Hello. Well, this video is going to be a little bit different from the rest. Well, again, not like my videos have had a strict, type so far. I mean, one's an essay, one's a story, and the other one's poetry. But what I mean is that this is not scripted like the other ones are. This is mostly just going to be me rambling about stuff, and the reason about the reason for this is because I did not have time to script the next one, which is going to be the continuation of the poetry video. It's going to be part 2 of 3, and the thing I find a little bit weird about those videos is that just leaving the first one up like that kind of makes me feel anxious because the title is very pretentious outside of the context of the 3 videos, because it's going to be a series of 3, a trio of videos that are titled "The Blank of My Star." So the first one being "The Mystery of My Star" is a very pretentious video and does not give away much of what is intended from the poem. It also happened to be short because that's storytelling. I needed the first part to be short. Next one's probably going to be like 5 minutes long or so. I don't know. It depends. But yeah, I was not able to focus myself on editing because it's finals week. Well, yeah, it's finals week basically. I'm a senior in high school, and yeah, it's like equivalent of finals for these first 3 months of the year. Uh, so yeah, I did not have time to sit down and script. I had to, study, and also since things are easing up a bit on coronavirus front, also going back to physical classes, going to school and all that. So yeah, kind of busy these past few weeks. So yeah, scheduling is hard. Uh, but yeah, so I guess my upload day is now on Tuesdays for some reason, every other Tuesday. So yeah, I'm sorry you're getting this for this week's video. It's not really that much of a video, but it's gonna be me rambling a bit. It's better than nothing, I suppose, and just not leave anyone in the dark. I don't really think I have much of an audience, really. Like, what my less than 10 subscribers, and all of them are people I know, I think. So not really have much of an audience, but still talking like I have one. That's whatever. Uh, but yeah, apparently my schedule's on Tuesdays now, and honestly, it works for me, all things considered. But one of the things I wanted to talk about here is something I think a lot about. Recently, I've done, again, it's an internet test, don't really get much from it, but it just put me to think once I got the results, and it's Homestuck related. But anyways, it got me thinking, and how I really, personally, I do a lot of things that have to do with, no, a lot of the change that I make in other people's lives are through the consequences of my actions in an indirect manner, so to speak. Or basically, I do things, and by doing that thing, eventually something happens to other people. And I think that's kind of nice, honestly. Also, this is going to be pretty much unedited. I'm probably going to put some gameplay in the background or something. Eye candy and all that. Not even my gameplay, it's a friend's, because his computer is much better than mine. And so it's able to record and have the video at a decent enough quality to actually be watchable. Uh, you know. Anyways, so I was just pondering about like things that I've done that have had an impact on people's lives in the future. And I think of 2 recent examples. Okay, so I have this friend. Let's call him friend A, because that's the first letter of his name. Let's call him friend A. And he came over to my house one evening, well, one afternoon, whatever. And he and I tagged him on Twitter on a meme, right? And I wanted him to look at the meme because it was funny, haha. It was special to him and whatever. It was kind of like an inside joke, basically. Yeah. And he hadn't installed Twitter. And because I wanted him to watch the meme, I made him install Twitter on his phone again. And so he went back to using it because I asked him and I bothered him to look at the meme. And wouldn't you have guessed it, a few days later, he met a person he currently is with right now. He met his partner there because I made him install Twitter again. He interacted with him on Twitter. They started talking, and things kicked off from there. I think that's a really sweet thing. I don't know, it's really nice, and it makes me happy. It makes me happy knowing I'm part of the cause of this good thing that happened in both of their lives, because his partner is also my friend. So it's a really nice thing, in my opinion. It's nice. It makes me happy. These type of things make life worth living. You know what I mean? You know me. You know what I mean. And the second example that I've managed to think up, and these are all recent memories, well, events from recent memories. I can probably try and think of others from my past as well, but that would take a longer while, and these are just the clearest examples. Okay, so in the second example, there's friend A. He's the same friend as from the first example, and then there's friend J. A and J, a good fucking idea, calling them with the same, with similar sounds. Not gonna get confusing at all. Okay, so friend A is friends with person J, and they introduced me to him and stuff, and we talk. So I'm also friends with friend J at this point, and I hear them talking that they're going to be hanging out with friend V, another person. This is not going to get confusing at all. I hear them talking that they're going to be hanging out with friend V. And like the little bastard I am, I just go ahead and ask, hey, can I join you people? Because there's nothing to do. I'm a person with a lot of free time, if you can't tell by the amount of thought I put into these type of things, and in the kind of things that I write. I'm a person with a lot of free time. So I ask, hey, can I join you people? And surprisingly, they say yes. Well, not surprisingly, because friend J is really friendly, and friend A is a fairly close friend of mine. Very long distance. No, very long duration, whatever. Been friends for like over 10 years. That kind of stuff. I don't know, long time friends, I guess. Anyways, so I ask, can I join? And we hang out, me, friend A, friend J, and friend V, and I like friend V, and they're a cool person. And so next time I go hang out with friend A and J, I ask, hey, can you invite friend V over? I want to see them again. They're a cool person. I want to spend some more time with them. And after that, after the second time meeting, I actually got to talk with friend V privately, through Discord and all that. And yeah, nowadays friend V is one of my closest friends, I'd say, and they're relatively very important to me. That's not a good phrase, but they're fairly important to me nowadays, and we're fairly close. I like to think that, at least. I'm not sure if they'd say the same, but I think they would. But I'm not exactly sure. But to me, at least, I consider them a close friend. We talked about a lot of stuff, personal stuff to each other. Yeah, so nowadays they're close friends. So that's one of the effects of me inviting them over. Another effect of that, so it's kind of like if you branch this action of me asking for them to hang out with us again, asking for friend V to hang out with us again. Recently, we went and gave him a surprise birthday party, and that really made his day, according to him, friend V. So yeah, that really made his birthday party actually happy, which it wouldn't have been otherwise for various reasons, personal reasons. But us being there went along nicely and made their birthday more enjoyable, which really warms my heart, makes me happy. I mean, my username in most social medias is Sappy. You can kind of see where that comes from, but it made me really warm, like knowing that at least I was able to be there and to be a part of why they were feeling good, and why that day was happy for them, and be a part of why, in the end of it all, that indirect action of calling them to hang out with us again was the reason we ended up going to their birthday party and making their day better. So that was really nice, and that makes me happy, thinking that I got some deeper effects by doing that. So that's just really nice, you know. I like thinking about this kind of stuff. It's good comfort when you're feeling bad and whatever. I suffer a lot from imposter syndrome. I wouldn't say it's imposter syndrome per se, it's just that I have really low self-esteem. I wouldn't say it's esteem, just self-value. I have a really I have a crippling inferiority complex. Wow. But yeah, so thinking about stuff that I actually did, that I can, you know, sufficiently say that I did this and then ended up doing this, it makes me happy, and it's comfort, you know, it's consolation when I'm not feeling all alright. All right. Wow. It's almost like that's what all right means. Uh, and yeah, good things, and I really do suffer a lot from said inferiority complex, but uh, life is like that sometimes, isn't it? So I think about that a lot. Yeah. Anyways, next video should be part 2 of the poem. I hope, at least. Um, yeah, I didn't have much time to work on videos these last 2 weeks, last couple weeks, which is why I'm doing this instead of, you know, highly edited, high quality content like I try to do. But yeah, uh, talking like this is nice. This video is probably going to be titled like Ramble Number 1, blah 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 blah, a long title because I want to give it a long title because I'm a fucking idiot. I think it's funny, and I'm going to do it because I think it's funny, and it also looks cool. So yeah, this is going to be a very, very, very different video from the other two. But yeah, basically, scheduling is a pain. I am going to suffer editing the next video, the next part of the poetry, because I want to make all 3 parts of them subtitled, and subtitling is a pain in the ass. But it's good, it's useful, and especially since I think some people don't understand my accent, especially non-native English speakers. I'm not a native English speaker, which is why you might see me switching from accents from time to time, because I don't have an accent, because I consume media from all over the world, so sometimes I just switch to a fucking different accent. But yeah, so sometimes my accents might be difficult to understand for some people, so that's why I want to subtitle these poetry videos in specific, because, you know, it's poetry, you know, like the words matter more than anything else on this one, but subtitling is a pain in the ass. But I think it's worth the effort put in. Yeah. The reason I'm doing all of this is because I want, you know, the day that a person I do not know comes in my videos and comments, hey, this was really cool, or just subscribes and watches them, I am going to be really, really happy. It's just like, I'm doing this for my own sake. It's a creative outlet, which I desperately needed, and that is this. So yeah, but the day it reaches someone else is the day I'm gonna celebrate. The day that it reaches someone that is not connected to me in any way. I'm gonna be really happy. Because, you know, I don't know. That's just how fate goes. But yeah, the moment that happens, I'm gonna be a happy person. And my goal is gonna be partly fulfilled, because, you know, it's a goal, but it's also just kind of an infinite goal, you know, because I'm gonna do this until I burn out and die. Because, you know, just a creative outlet. It's a side thing. You know, I still have to study, get into a college and all of that, but I'm doing this until, you know, as far as it's possible for me to do this, you know, as far as it's conceivable for me to do this without it getting in the way of my personal life. But so far it's been fine, so I think it'll be okay. Yeah, anyways, if you're listening until now, you're insane. You're mentally insane. Yeah. But thanks for listening, I guess, for me rambling for what? 15 minutes, which is the time I actually wanted this video to be, so that's kind of convenient. But yeah. This was just me rambling like a fool without a script, and also talking normally instead of putting on a voice, reading something, you know, monotone and all that. I don't know why I do it, I just think it sounds cool. Anyways, thanks for listening. See you in like 2 weeks when I publish the next video. And now I gotta go and put this with the gameplay footage and put some background music into this, just so it doesn't just me talking with silence and my computer fucking venting over in the corner. Kinda sus. Anyways, thanks for listening, I suppose, and bye. I mean, if you listen so far, tell me, send me a message saying, I don't know, Abu Dhabi or something, and I'll know that you have listened this far. That's fucking stupid. Anyways, bye.